Make sure that you still have that 360 breath so that now when you push down, you're pushing down with the outside of your left knee and it drives the hips forward and up. And hey guys, today here at Swell we're going to do a side lie press up. This is inspired and comes from the DNS lineage, which is really where we get the foundational understanding of the most efficient way to move our body, which is having the plane of the diaphragm here and the plane of the pelvis being parallel to each other all the time. We lose energy and we tap joints when we are moving in and out of parallel. So this just looks really simple when you just see it, but I'm going to go through some of the complexities with you so that you can really feel it in the specific places that we want, which is in the side body and in the side of the butt, in the glute. So what you're going to do is you're going to come down onto one forearm and one hip. You're going to bend your knees so that the angle between your thighs and your body is about 90 degrees, and the angle between your thighs and your knees is about 90 degrees. Okay? Now, the biggest thing here is that it's really easy to drop down into the shoulder, but we want to avoid doing that. We want to keep the top of that arm bone perfectly centered in the holder, if you will, that is the shoulder joint that it connects into. So we want to keep the front and the back of the shoulder joint working so that it stays centered and protected the whole time. And as we move, that's going to get more difficult to do. This is why we're doing it. Okay. So having that shoulder centrated, as we call it, we're just centered in the joint. You're then going to take a 360-degree breath where you're pushing out into all of this tissue to create stability in your torso. Then, instead of just pushing straight up, you're going to move forward a little bit so that your weight is coming into the outside of your knee and the top of your left hand. I'm pulling the left shoulder blade down my back so that I feel my lat and all of the muscles on the underside are turned on. This is not a relaxed position in any way, okay? So I roll forward just a little bit so I can feel the weights off my butt. Make sure that you still have that 360 breath so that now when you push down, you're pushing down with the outside of your left knee and it drives the hips forward and up. And this right knee can lift up if that feels comfortable. My left shoulder is still centrally back here. And I'll show you from the other way too. But one more time on this side. The steps are 360-degree breathe. Roll forward a little bit onto the outside of that knee. Push the outside of the left knee down, feeling the underside of the butt turn on and push the hips forward. And then slowly come back. I'll show you from this side. So elbow under the shoulder. Shoulder is centrated. I'm going to 360-degree breathe. Keep my neck neutral. Roll onto the outside of that knee and then push that knee down into the ground so I feel the underside hip turning on. And then slowly coming back down. You'll notice this whole time the parallel of the plane of my diaphragm and the plane of my pelvis are never moving. So it's how still can I keep this while moving the extremities. Okay, so enjoy coming into this super challenging DNS inspired side lie press up. Enjoy.